Oh yeah, shit. I guess it was 19. So I met Bert on Juneteenth. Bert Kreischer.
Crazy.
Uh, it was like a 17-hour long shift, so it was supposed to be longer. I was basically his bodyguard the whole day, more or less. I did such
What's
a
his name?
Bert Kreischer, or the Machine, as most people might know.
B-U-R-T.
This shit like pop up. Like, if y'all don't know him somehow, which some people I talked to didn't, which is insane.
Oh, you met him?
Yes, I met him and had like a whole good ass conversation with him and his crew. And I was with him. Like, like when I first saw him, like obviously he's like asleep and shit. Like when he first got off the bus, it was the most Bert Kreischer thing you could like imagine. Besides him like being not drunk, he walked off the bus in like in just his underwear and like I think like he had like a chain on, and it was like funny as shit.
Oh my god.
So like first time I ever seen him, like he already has his shirt off, which is his whole thing anyway. But he didn't have any pants on this time. It wasn't like fucking tidy whities or anything.
That's crazy. I can see this man. Okay.
Like he looked like he just woke up because he like literally did. He's like, "Hi, sir," and then he just like kept walking to like the building.
That is funny. That is funny.
But yeah, I don't really talk to his wife. Like his whole crew is super nice. His wife is really nice. I didn't have a whole conversation with her. I feel like it would have been like a little bit odd. And like she just like sound like how I expect her to sound like. I guess like, I didn't know that his wife was like super southern. Also like
Let me look up what his wife looks like.
I'm trying to remember her name.
I saw it. I saw
remembered
it. His
it.
spouse is Leanne Kreischer.
Yeah, Leanne. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, it's someone who has a name here. A very nice lady, from what I gather, and what I've seen.
I remember looking this up. Yeah, I remember looking this up. We talked about this in the last podcast.
Yeah, but I didn't get to like go in depth with it. I don't know.
Hey, Nikki, should I get time with him?
I was not doing my needs.
Again, he caught you again?
I was not doing anything.
2 nights in a
Both
row?
times. Both times I wasn't doing anything. Both times I was doing nothing.
We'd have just sat dorm meeting next time.
Both times I was doing nothing. I just wanted to cover my legs.
Whoa, what?
I was in my underpants.
You wanted to come on your leg? What?
Shut up.
Anyway.
Don't try to twist my words.
Anyways.
This podcast is already starting wild.
I mean, it's great so far. So what else? I met his head of security. First person I met was actually his bus driver, Tim. Tim is a super fucking cool dude. Like as soon as he like got off the bus, he's like, "Oh, I need to get you a chair, dude." As soon as he figured out like I'm the one who's supposed to like watch him like go over everything. And he got me like 3 water bottles. Like,
Oh wow.
yeah, Tim's super fucking cool. Shout out to Tim, Bert's bus driver. He was the first person to have like a whole fucking conversation besides like the people who work at the Mac, which they're also super cool. But yeah, he had like a lot of other people with him like, who I didn't get like the title if they did, but I talked with one of his not producers.
Manager?
No, I didn't really talk to his manager. His manager's a really short lady named Marcy. I didn't really have a whole conversation with her. I was just kind of scary, not gonna lie, for how short as she was. She's like a chihuahua in a way, I guess. Where like she's like very small, but but you can like tell that she can be very vicious if she really wanted to. And I'm not gonna say this other thing, at least not on recording. But she seemed cool. Like she wasn't like a dick, and like none of his crew was like a dickhead or anything, which was like super surprising for like me for how famous as he is. Like it was like super surprising.
One of the things that I can say, I had an idea for this podcast was, I remember now. I remember we wanted to do this for like a minute. Greatest anime villains tier list.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. I mean, I don't know a whole lot of them, but that's gonna go after I'm done talking about Bert. Like I have a whole ass picture with him. I got the picture with him like after like a long conversation because it was well after the The show was over.
So this was before the roast of Tom Brady.
I think it was after.
After?
Yeah.
This is after that?
Pretty sure. I don't know when that shit happened. I'm pretty sure that shit happened a long time ago.
No, the roast of Tom Brady was pretty new.
Yeah, but
Was it?
I don't think it was last
No,
week.
since 2024. Yeah. May 5th, 2024.
So yeah, that shit already happened.
Yeah.
So it was after. Which I don't even think I watched that. I think I saw some clips or whatever. It was like, whatever. I don't. It's pretty easy to roast Tom Brady in all actuality. I know like Tony, or the dude from. I know that's not his name, but like he's the
You
dude
said
on it.
Tony?
It's the dude who. No, it's not Tony. It's fucking Kill Tony. Shut up.
That's funny. You really thought
He looks like a
really,
Tony. He looks like a Tony.
Said the people who made the people who made the song
The group that's overrated
is a comedian 2020 Tony.
I mean, they're not that great anyways, but that's a whole conversation for another day.
That is not true.
They're not
that is not true.
They're very overrated.
That is not true.
Unlike Kill Tony,
Yeah.
who's produced very many funny comedians. I just forgot. Like it slipped my mind for a little bit.
So
I don't.
2020.
Because I don't know the dude's name. Like the main dude who's like always there, but he's like super fucking funny. From what little I've seen from him, I'm pretty sure he's gay or something. That has nothing to do with anything. But wait, back to his manager real quick though. Like when I was saying about he was doing the show, I couldn't really hear shit, and nobody could record anything because like for his upcoming special. To hear her like earlier on, she's like mentioned Shane Gillis, like his whole name. Then like later on, like when the show's actually going, not just setting up, she was talking with somebody on the phone. I imagine somebody else's like manager or some other shit's like some other like big dog. And she just casually mentioned Chappelle, like he's not one of the fucking goats of comedy. Just casually, it was like the craziest thing.
Wow.
Like he wasn't like coming to the show or anything, but it's like to be able to like casually say his name and get a hold of him like that, and just think about it is fucking insane. Just like casually, like oh yeah, I don't know, maybe about like Chappelle or something.
That means she's been in the business a long ass time.
Probably, yeah.
So that means Because for you to be comfortable to say a superstar name like that is crazy.
Like she said that like my eyes got big and she was like, she just like casually said his name like he's like not who he is. But yeah, she seemed like a cool lady. I mean, I saw her in her pajamas. I don't know if that counts or anything. She probably doesn't even barely come up to your chest, like the bottom part of your chest. Yeah, she's like a very short lady.
Huh. I mean, then again, I'm a tall as fuck person.
You're really not tall as fuck.
Okay, to you, but to a lot of people, tall.
A lot of people are stupid then.
A lot of people are fucking short.
A lot of people are stupid.
A lot of people are short.
What is short to you?
Short?
Yeah.
Anything below 6 foot.
You know 6 foot's like way above average, right?
I know. I know. That's a joke. That's a joke. I'm above 6 foot. Something below me.
Man, I didn't know you were a girl, DQ. Man.
I'm not a girl.
I don't know, man. Like if you're not 6 foot, you're not over 6 foot or 6 foot over. You're not a real man.
It's just a joke. If you can't touch the top of the refrigerator, you're short.
Well, if it's a mini fridge.
If you can't touch the top cabinets, you're short.
Hopefully that wasn't built with top cabinets.
If you can't touch the top door frame without jumping, you are short.
Can I get a step stool?
The step stool is,
It's not jumping.
but still though, you need some type of assistance.
You know, sometimes
You're short. If you can't do it with just your base height, you're short.
if you're not over a 5'7", which is like the average male height in at least in the U.S.
You're short.
I'm not gonna call you short, but you're just below average height. And there's nothing wrong with that. Per
It's
se.
okay, my short king.
I mean,
Be
Jordan's my
comfortable.
glorious short king, and I know he's not over 5'7".
Yeah. Be comfortable with it though, you know.
Yeah. They had a long talk with Bert Kreischer. Like, he's like the most down to earth, genuine dude. Like, obviously, I didn't want to be like a dickhead or anything. Like, not like a huge one anyway. But like, he was like, however you see him like in like podcasts and videos and shit, is exactly how he is like as a person, like 100% of the time. Obviously, he's not always doing like crazy shit and whatnot. He's looking way better, people. By the way, that's the first thing I said to him. because like I watched this movie or whatever and like seen him previously and like seen him in person. Like he's like actually in fucking shape or getting there.
Yeah.
He has like a whole fucking gym like pretty much at the bottom of his bust. Like it's pretty fucking cool actually.
That's pretty cool.
So
yeah, what type of bus do you have then?
So big ups to him. It's like I don't want to say it's a charter bus, but I'm trying to remember the name, like the company of the bus, but I'm sure it'll come back to me later.
Okay.
It's an expensive bus. Like the shit has hydraulics.
Oh, okay, yeah. That bus costs money.
Yeah. So
He
said,
hydraulics, that bus costs. That means that's one of those buses that like you could get comfortable in and just sit down and fall asleep.
I mean, well, yeah, he's going on a fucking tour.
So, yeah.
Like him and several other people.
Obviously, that bus got like tricks inside of it that.
I mean, the steps like wooden.
Huh?
Like they have like a wood interior steps.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, it was like crazy. It's like I'm not gonna ask to go because it's weird as shit. But it's like, anyways. He said like after I told him like, he looked good. I'm not even gonna pause that. He said thank you, and like all my life, like pretty much I was just been on like a fat ass and whatnot. I was like, nah, dude, like you're actually looking like super good. Like it's like very noticeable.
Yeah. So
yeah.
for the Need for Speed stuff,
Jesus Christ.
I can't get the video to upload. It's too big.
How?
It's like on my PS5. I try to upload it to my YouTube channel. It doesn't go through.
Are you sure you're doing the right thing?
Yes, I'm positive I'm doing it right. It just won't upload to it.
There's something in my sock.
I hate that for you. I'm really not feeling good. That's why I'm not as energetic. Captain Crash Out is not here.
I mean, he's here. He's just slumped in the chair.
Captain Crash Out is.
And he keeps interrupting my Bert Kreischer story.
I'm not. My bad. My bad.
But yeah, he asked like, what am I interested in and whatnot, or what do I want to do, like even like past like security shit and like corrections potentially. I was like, I mean, content creation, like making videos. Like he's what kind of like he got interested in like what kind of shit. I was like playing video games. That's like kind of hard to do out here. So like I've been like mainly doing like podcast like stuff like what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
He got super fucking happy because like one obviously he has his own the very many podcasts that he appears on. And like, he encouraged me more to do it because that's the thing that he loves doing the most over anything that he gets to do, which he can literally fucking do just about anything. But like, slowly sitting down talking to his friends, like the best, and he loves doing that. And I completely understand it. But he advocated for me to do it more and get better at it. Not just to get better, just like consistently do it.
Yeah.
Because my bad. Because he said. Because brothers aren't really represented in like the podcast area. It's like oversaturated with white dudes. Is pretty much how he put it.
True.
And I'm not surprised that he said brothers either. It's like he could have said niggas. I've been like, yeah.
But
he mentioned like Cameron and Cam Newton. It's not worth a while.
Yeah, but Cam Newton already has a fucking fan base for being a fucking NFL player.
Yeah, but how many NFL players like transition from like doing like sports, like doing something like that are actually worth watching?
Okay, like sports players, a lot. Shaq technically counts.
Shaq's been doing this for like way longer, way beforehand, and he's actually entertaining.
ESPN.
Cam Newton is not nearly as entertaining, not even sports wise, as Shaq ever was.
Hell yeah, I'll say that.
Shaq is a literal DJ and a rapper.
But
and many
Shannon
other
Sharp.
things. I mean, he's cool, but he's been retired since forever. And he's also like big as shit. Kind of like he's like the Busta Rhymes of like sports. Because Busta Rhymes is big as shit.
Busta Rhymes is big as fuck.
I don't even know if he's human really. But yeah, like just like apparently he's really into history. I showed him the Fat Electrician. I don't know if you know who he is. He's a YouTuber, but he makes history cool, fun, and entertaining to like listen to. And he's on the Unsubscribed podcast. Which you don't know what that is, definitely check them out as well. Obviously, Bert stuff. It's we're calling him Bert because I have an RA named Bert. And like, I don't know.
Oh, trust me, I've met. So there's a Miss Collins at my Oceaner. That was my She was my what the fuck would it be called?
I think I did too.
Huh?
But we called her Miss A. Because she did not like being called by her last name because it made her feel old.
Yeah.
And she wasn't old at all. She's pretty cool.
I was Miss Collins. She was
pretty
my
bad.
career counselor.
Big bunda. Anyway.
She was my counselor. That's what it was. She was my counselor. And now there's like there was at one point two Miss Collins here. There was two people that had the last name Collins here, not related. So
it's a pretty common last name, I'd like to think.
yeah.
Anyway, back to my Bert Kreischer.
And then this is the second
Christ.
time I've actually met somebody with the name Shepard. The first person was my center director for my old center.
No, I say it was General.
Huh?
General.
Yeah.
But so I may or may not have. I don't know if he still listens to the Fat Electrician, but if he is, and even unsubscribe podcast because that's when he went to first. I'm just saying, unsubscribe, and the rest of the world. If he did stick with it, which I hope he did, or at least went to the Fat Electricians and had to go to the unsubscribe channel, I can say I put Bert Kreischer on to the Fat Electrician, and hopefully he gets bigger from it and just enjoys it more. Maybe they do like a whole fucking collab.
That on Joe Rogan's podcast.
That'd be pretty fucking cool. I mean, I'm sure he might forget my name by then,
Yeah.
even though it's one of the more somewhat uncommon names. Yeah. But he could like, if he says like this security guard dude, like with this security, like, then I'll know it's me.
Yeah.
Like, I also wore my pit vipers the whole day, so shout out pit vipers.
It'd be cool if you did remember the name.
It'd be super fucking cool. I mean, I hope, and I want to like, hopefully we like meet again some other point in time, like down the road. Cause yeah, like literally like that. I literally heard like most of his crew story, and like they're all. It was like his producer Zach. I keep saying producer. I don't know if that's right. Or his promoter. That's what it is. Promoter. One of his promoters. Like I asked him how did he get into like the business, and he was like, I just got a wrong text message, and I just said yes to it. It was like it's so fucking crazy. Like little things like that. It's like
yeah, that's all it takes for.
And like now he's literally working with like one of the biggest comedians at the time. One of the funniest ones for sure. Which just goes to show people is like.
More story. Someone has to do something. Say yes.
Well, okay, I don't think it's that simple, but.
I'm not saying okay. Obviously, it's a joke. If you take that serious, you have problems. Do something.
Well, no, like obviously, like okay, if you think it's meant for you, then do it. Because he thought the text was literally meant for him.
Right.
But then he told the dude, was like, "Hey, I'm here. Like this, that, da 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 da." He's like, "Who are you?" He's like, "Oh shit, I sent it to the wrong person." But he got the job done. Then he in most places, and especially in like his line of work, it's like reputation is everything. So apparently he's just been good like over the years and all this other shit, and like yeah, and he's a super fucking cool dude who's literally like rolling like a blunt or something in his car like after the show. That's
incredible doing that in the state where weed is illegal.
I mean, I don't know if it was weed, but it was definitely had a very familiar smell.
We're going to call it a cigar. Safe. It's safe.
It was something that he could definitely have because, you know, it either did or didn't happen. Nobody knows but me. But even then, I don't fully know. All I know is that promoter Zach is cool as shit. And obviously Bert Kreischer is, and so is Rob, his head of security. But she has an interesting story. I don't know if I can like say a whole lot about it. I'm sure it's like public somewhat. But yeah, we had like fucking great conversations, dude. Because initially he walked over to me because his one of his dudes like put like chairs in like the wrong place, like near like the fan thing that's at the back, like in the back, that's loud as shit. So I was just standing there, you know, still doing my job because I don't leave until they leave.
Yeah.
He was like, "All right, bud, I'm just standing next to you. Like, how you doing?" I was like, "I'm doing all right." They just stood there like smoking and had like a drink, like smoking his cigar. I was like, I was perfectly fine because like my dad does that shit and like I'm used to the smell.
I smoked a cigar with my trade instructor.
Cool.
That's really dope.
I mean, I would.
3 times.
I mean, I would with my old one.
Would smoke one with us? That'd be pretty cool.
I don't think Mr. ever let him.
Yeah. I don't.
But my old instructor for sure. Yeah. I definitely wouldn't. Even with Bert Kreischer, like if he offered me like Even though like I've never smoked anything before.
Listen. My old instructor told me that a cigar is just a tool used for networking. I'm technically within my rights as a job corps for me to smoke a cigar with anybody that's doing a job, or like in some type of entertainment business where they would need a bodyguard. Because at that point, I'm networking. I'm trying to find me a job.
Yeah. Can we have cigars here?
Huh?
So can we have cigars here?
No.
Why not?
Because it's the fear of that people. Listen, I've heard some crazy stories. People could stuff weed inside of them. So that's
but
why.
What if I buy like all tobacco and I show them it's all tobacco?
Doesn't matter. That's the reason why for the same reason we cannot have Black and Miles on center.
Because it's too nigga like. I don't
know.
He said, "Well, we can have Black and Miles and get paid a bi-weekly allowance. Sign me up, nigga." I mean, I don't know. I feel like we should be able to have like obviously just tobacco, or that's gonna get ruined. That's gonna get ruined immediately. Like I don't smoke, but I want to have a cigar with my dad before one of us dies.
Right. Yeah.
Hopefully,
I want to have that at least with like one of my.
Because he's offered me several times. I was just like,
I want to have that. I want to have a cigar with at least one of my uncles and dad, or one of my uncles and cousins.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, if Bert Kreischer offered me like a dragon cigar and I've never smoked before, I would tell him, it's like, but I would definitely do it. Also, he offered me the drink, even though I'm just gonna say not to, which is alleged. Like, if it did happen, which it did not happen, so hey.
I would take it.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking Bert Kreischer.
She would have never knew.
I know, especially because I didn't get back to Ludo the next morning after being there for like over 17 hours.
I would have been hungover.
Also, I got one of their drinks, one of their coffees that they just didn't drink throughout the day. That's like that's when you saw me walking off the coffee cup last week. So that's pretty cool. I got to drink one of Bert Kreischer's people's drink or his. But like, the dude who's like main story, like that's most on one of the best stories ever. The machine story. It's about him drinking. He's known for like drinking. That's how he got his whole like stick, was like from being like a party animal. Even though he's not that anymore, at least not like he's getting in better shape. But obviously, he still takes a few drinks every now and again. It's like Snoop Dogg offering like to smoke weed with you.
I'm doing
like you have to.
I'm doing it.
Like some things you just feel obligated to do.
Networking. Listen, Job Corps cannot get mad at me because I took.
I mean, they can, but like as long as you keep it under wraps, you can be like, just don't tell them. And don't tell people who are like.
I will come back for like a pound of weed, and you better not get mad at me. I will say I'm trying to get hired by Snoop Dogg as a bodyguard. Okay.
I would be like, I would just say I was just around Snoop Dogg. You know how it is. Like I just smell like weed.
Come on, like listen.
Like he smokes so much weed. Like of course there's gonna be weed in my system if you fucking drug test me, dude. It's like
that's like me going to Wiz Khalifa concert, and then I get sprayed with a fog machine full of weed.
Yeah.
That happened to a friend of mine. He was in Job Corps with me.
Like secondhand smoke.
And they could not do that to him because it wasn't under his control. So
exactly.
Snoop Dogg it's not under my control.
Exactly. And like just some things you like literally just can't turn down like that. Like it's just like, as iconic as doing that with him.
Like smoking with Snoop Dogg, don't get mad.
Or drinking with Bert Kreischer or just like, anything with him.
Like that would be like Bob Marley, God rest his soul. If he's still alive, offering me a blunt, you can't turn that down.
Yeah.
You can't turn that down. If you would be mad at me for that, you're hating.
Yeah.
You're not for me. You are not a true.
So you're a fucking dickhead.
You are an op.
Because I know you would do the same fucking thing.
Right.
Like if you say you're not, you're probably fucking lying or just stupid.
You are a goddamn liar.
It's like, dog. Like these people are known for doing these things, even if they're not like super doing it right now. But if they offer it to you, like you're like at least a little.
Like the only thing which is acceptable to turn down is probably the pill with Juice WRLD.
Anyway.
Do not accept that pill, folks. Do not.
Oh god. I mean, it's the truth. But yeah,
or
super.
Or a crack pipe in Whitney Houston. Just don't do it.
Yeah. But Bert Kreischer is super fucking good, dude. Like, I definitely could have stayed forever as long as like they needed me to stay there easily. Because we're gonna talk more, but like, it's they changed time.
I'm trying to put some type of controversy in this so that this can blow up. because this is a good conversation.
Yeah.
It's a good story.
But like, so anybody, like genuinely, like I just don't fucking like surround the dude.
What if Bert Kreischer hears this?
That'd be fucking awesome.
Fucking
Bert, you know,
when
this
she
is
gets with
this is your.
It has to happen now.
I hope it does.
It has to happen.
This is Bert Kreischer. This is your bodyguard from the Mac Center, I guess, basically. You know, the heavier set black dude who had braided hair
Cornrows
and pit vipers. I don't know. I'm pretty somewhat rememberable, at least visually.
Yeah. Yes.
There's always something about me. Plus, I was there all fucking day,
I mean,
and then some.
People I ain't talked to in like 5+ years remember me because I stutter.
Yeah, I'm sure they remember you because of that too. But it's like, I hope he does hear this usually. It's like, but like, I was people like, if you ever get a chance to like meet him, like don't just fucking surround him because you'll give Rob a fucking like security heart attack.
I had the chance to meet Chris Brown and Little Baby. I didn't do it because I was on work because I was working their concert. I wish I would have just said fuck it. So, well, no, I actually can't say that because I met QC. I met
Who the fuck is
Baby.
QC?
QC is Little Baby's manager. If I would have actually talked to him a little bit more, I probably could have networked a job. I probably would have got hired because I'm young.
If I wasn't so like oddly afraid of Bert Kreischer's manager, I probably would like asked more.
Yeah.
But like, she's like the only person who I could tell was nice. So I was like just way too scared to talk to.
If I'm ever put back in that position where like I'm close to somebody of that much power, I'm going to figure out what it takes for me to become
Speak it into existence.
a bodyguard. Because
I mean, I don't
really
even like.
I really do wish I would have talked to the Little Baby's bodyguard a little bit more. Because I wish I could have because I was trying to leave a good impression, but I should have probably just talked to them to see, hey, what's needed for me to get this job? Because that's like a job, so that's what I'm interested in.
Yeah, being nervous definitely plays a factor because like even like though I was still like nice throughout the day, I was like still like worried about like asking me for like a picture, just something simple.
Yeah.
It was like that whole conversation with him is like it's worth way more than the picture. The picture's just there to like prove it and solidify that shit did happen. But like if you ever didn't get a chance to meet Bert Kreischer people without surrounding him, without giving Rob a heart attack or his people a heart attack, like he's a great conversationalist. He's himself all the time. He's a fucking great dude.
I do want to say this too. If you have an opportunity just waiting for you, take it. Do not take it for granted. Do not.
And I'm sure it was also great because some kid in basic was supposed to get that job, but then like they fucked up the jobs like before that, and I basically saved Zach's fucking reputation, like our Zach, not Bert's Zach.
I'm not going to say it. I know who it was. You know who it is.
I think I know who it is too.
But we're not going to speak it. We're not going to speak their name.
Not really, but basically, I did such a great job that
they're cool people, but they just did. They're cool people, but they just did the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
I mean, some of them are pieces of shit, like most. But
yeah. No. I'm talking about the person that like got fired from a job for that. They are a cool person.
Does he wear Mjolnir?
Huh?
Does he wear Mjolnir? Yeah, Zach told us the story when we're at the Wade Jennings thing, which Wade Jennings, like, he's a great entertainer. I actually got to check out his music. He's pretty cool.
We've done so many concerts and it's insane.
But fuck, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, the Mac. Shit. Apparently the Mac, like the Mountain Art Center, because like apparently like they like sent a whole ass email like mention me by name. They want they request AT to be like there at every event, at least some of them. Like that's how good I did. Like just my first time being there and everything. And every time like when we went there like last time, like the Wade Jennings thing, like they were super happy to see me. There's like what's up, bud, and all this, that, and the third. And even like the concession people, like the other staff there, which are like younger people, but they're pretty cool.
That's a good ass thing.
One of them was about to pay me to pull his friend by the shirt up over the concession stand. I was like, dude, if we didn't have patrons outside, and like I talked with like the higher ups first, I was like, I definitely would have did it.
Water,